Alright, what's going on, everybody? Dylan Delancey here, Brendan Keaton.
Back after a couple weeks. Unfortunately, I had coronavirus, but all good now. You know, Dylan did the last video was it last week?
Yeah, last week.
Talked about a couple of different things, but the week before that and the week before that, we had some issues with our camera setup, and
I know, like every video has a different setup. We need to get it figured out.
We decided to do away with the lights for now, just because this is easier to set up, and we're not going to waste our time with it. It'd be a lot easier when we get ring lights and a more professional looking setup.
This works out for right now, though.
Yeah.
Because the last time we tried with the red and blue lights, we had an issue.
Yeah.
And a flicker.
No, that was
we had
because of the
we
camera.
had more of an issue with somebody accidentally breaking one of them.
The flicker was not our fault. That was the camera's fault.
Yeah. But no, this is a pretty important video. As you can see, I'm holding a trusty old AK-47, and that's kind of the purpose of this video, is to explain why it's important right now. Within the next couple weeks, you should probably look into buying some sort of high-powered rifle. It's almost positive now. We know that Joe Biden is going to be the next president of the United States. So it will be, and is a fact. You guys know it. We all know it. Everybody in the gun community knows it. They will be the most anti-gun administration in American history.
So basically, we're screwed.
Yeah.
So get ready.
Get ready for whatever's coming. We don't know. I know there's an ammo shortage, and it sucks right now.
You're only allowed to buy so many.
Have you had any hard troubles trying to find any, like,
I mean,
I think everybody
45 ammo and 9mm ammo is pretty slim pickings right now. So whatever you can find, grab it.
It's kind of why I brought this today. AK-47s for the most part are chambered in 7.62 by 39mm, and that ammo is you can find it pretty much everywhere. It's still all over the place, unlike 5.56, and it's really affordable. Around here, you can get steel case ammo for this for like 30 cents a round, and you can stock up on it. You know, it's not going to make or break you. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill your pockets. There's a lot of controversy between these guns. A lot of people associate them with bad things because they have been known to be associated with some very bad things in history, but they are arguably the most iconic gun ever made, and probably one of the best looking guns and most reliable guns ever made. And who doesn't want a gun where you can throw it in the water, throw it in the mud, or throw it off the bed of the truck?
You can leave it there for 2 months and it will still fire.
Yeah.
No problem.
So the main thing is trying to get something that's imported, something foreign. This is a Wazzer. I think we mentioned this on the Facebook page, but it's a possibility whenever Joe Biden gets in office, he could sign an executive order that prohibits the importation of any foreign gun. So something like this may be a thing of the past, might be banned, probably will be banned.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Because it's just, it's really stupid. ARs too, any high-powered rifle.
Pretty much.
You need to really just get whatever you can afford. That's all I really got for that. It's just a really important thing to do. Because they will pass some crazy gun laws. We've already seen, what was it? You shared, it's like 6 different crazy gun laws just proposed.
HB 130, HB 126, HB 127, HR 167, HR 170, and then there's one more. In total, there's 6 different bills proposed on the House floor that'll definitely be passed by the Democrats in the House, and then now that the 2 senators from Georgia have taken place, it's a 50-50 tie in the Senate, and Vice President Harris would break the tie, and then of course Joe Biden being the president, he's going to sign anything more anti-gun related.
Yep.
So as Brandon said, it's going to be the next 4 years will probably be one of the worst times in American history to be a gun owner, because you're going to be basically squashed out, or try to be.
So the thing is, try to stock up on good quality stuff. Rifle like this or any good AR, there may be a chance that people of our generation, if we ever have kids, our kids may not ever have the the right that we have right now to defend
Yeah, who knows
ourselves.
what's gonna happen in 20 years.
We may end up having to pass down our weapons to them. You never know. That's kind of the reason why I'm stocking up on stuff. I mean, nobody knows what the future's going to hold. I think 20, 30 years from now, it's going to be really going to be a different country.
It's going to be a shit show, worse than it already is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I plan on getting either an AK or an AR soon. Like to have both at some point, but
I know a lot of the gun bills that they just proposed. Well, one of them is a federal license for actually buying ammunition and ownership of a firearm in general.
And then there's one for a trafficking bill.
Yeah.
Which makes it,
the one where they're going to cut. Like right now, you can go to a gun show and do a non-FFL private transfer. So, say if I had this gun and I wanted to go into a gun show, I could just have it sitting on a table with a price tag on it. Somebody come up, give you cash for it, no questions asked, and that's what they're looking to change. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think it's kind of stupid. We talked about this in the last couple videos, the one about Polymer 80, or the pistol brace thing, where you said that the government should just keep their nose out of everybody's business.
It's true. I mean, I
think it's absolutely true, 100%.
They're going to start reaching and reaching and reaching until that point where we don't have the country anymore. You know, they've kind of already, which I'm sure we'll talk about maybe here
we're
later.
slowly becoming more divided every day.
Which we're going to talk about here later about the First Amendment. They've already basically taken that away. So the next step is the Second Amendment. You know, and that's, you can't have the first without the second, and you can't have the second without the first.
Yeah.
The second protects the first, and the first protects the second.
Exactly.
Second protects them all. Second protects the Constitution. An armed country is a free country.
Right.
You know, when every citizen's armed, or every citizen has the option and the ability to be armed with weapons like this, yeah, that's a safeguard for freedom, obviously.
They're just trying to change history, and we're not going to allow that, hopefully. As long as everybody, tries their best to stand up for themselves and stand up for everybody else, all the gun owners out there, I don't think anybody's going to take any shit from the government, so.
We hope not.
I hope not, anyways. We're not going to.
I'm not going to. They can come and take it.
Try.
That's exactly right. So, you got a couple of guns here you want to talk about. I know we mentioned what was it? A few videos ago, 4 or 5 videos ago, something like that. We were going over our guns. We had a comment in our video. Guy asked us about carry to work.
Oh, yeah.
And I think this would be a good opportunity to go over those guns. We could actually give you our setup.
Since you have both of yours here, too.
Yeah. I'll let you start off because I know you carry both every day.
Yeah. Alright, this first gun I have, which is the first one I bought, it's a Ruger Security 9mm, and it holds 15 plus 1 in the chamber, which is nice, and it's a full-size pistol. I'd say for an average person like me, you can conceal it pretty easily. And then I have a 45 by the same company, Ruger, as well. It's American, is what they call it, the American 45 Ruger. And it holds 7 plus 1. And they're about the same size. They're pretty well, I can conceal them pretty well. I can carry both of them and nobody'd ever know. And it's nice to have something with a smaller, I'd like a smaller gun than that actually, like he's got. But I can conceal both of them just fine. It's nice to have 2 guns, one for a backup, because you never know. One can jam on you when you're in a serious pinch, and you might be screwed if you don't have a backup.
Those are both good options.
Yeah. I mean, 15 plus 1 in the chamber.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's 16 rounds that you got. If you can't hit something with that many rounds, you don't probably need to.
I mean, these are
carry a
the,
gun.
I don't know how well you can see this on the camera, but this is from a 9mm, and they're pretty aggressive bullets. So that's for the 45 hollow point. You're gonna be laying on the ground for a while if you get hit with one of those. So he's got a little bit different setup, but he also has a 45 as well.
Yeah, this was the first gun that I bought that I intended to use for kind of a backup, just as a. I used it not really as an EDC. That's what I bought.
Well, you did there for a while.
Yeah,
before
for
you
a
got that
while.
one.
My plan was to kit this and then get a subcompact gun, larger. Like I said, that's a 45, and this is a Smith & Wesson Bodybuilder 380. Nothing special. It's got a terrible trigger on it. You know, it's chamber's clear, but the trigger is so bad on this thing. It's like 10 pounds, 9 pounds. I don't recommend just getting this gun just to carry around. Just say you just got your concealed carry permit or whatever.
You want to
You're
get
like,
a gun.
I want to
that
get
fits
a
for
gun,
you.
and then this is your first choice. That's probably not a good choice to make. There's nothing wrong with the 380 round itself. It's just this gun in particular is, it's literally called a pocket pistol because look how big this thing is. It's literally like the size of my hand. I can fit it in my pocket. It's meant to be used as a backup gun, and that's what it should be used for. You know, if you get a pinch where you may lose your main gun or get it taken away from you or whatever, you know, you have something to back you up.
Now I also have 2 different holsters here.
Yeah, you can
show
talk
you.
about that, and I'll talk about if you want.
All right. Well, I actually have 2 inside the waistband holsters for both of these guns. This is for the 45 inside the waistband, and this is for the outside. Now, I'd say for the summertime and the warmer months, I probably wouldn't wear this
Yeah.
because you can't really cover
Not
it up
really
with a
conceal it.
t-shirt. But with like a hoodie or a vest or a coat or something, you'll never even know it's there. These are like all season. They're pretty nice. I usually carry mine right, appendix carry right there. I mean, sometimes it's uncomfortable, but after you
Good
carry
for
it
a
all
while,
the
you start to
time.
get used to it.
I mean, I carry it all the time, so I get used to it. So
Yeah.
every once in a while, I'll carry both of them.
Carrying a gun every day is definitely something to get used to.
It is.
It's-
When you first start carrying it,
You're going to be nervous.
like when I
For a little while.
first started carrying mine, I was like, this doesn't feel right. But then after, it's just like, oh, you can't leave the house without it. You,
Yeah,
you
I'm
walk
like
out of
that.
the house and you're like, oh, I forgot something, and it's your gun.
Like how you forget your keys to your car. It's like
It's basically an essential item.
yep, every
for you
day.
Every day.
And
Carry.
then my main gun, this is what is on me every day. It's on by my side all the time. It's a Springfield Armory. Can't beat it, man. 45 subcompact XDS, and it packs a big punch for a little gun. And if you want to, where's your 45? Let's compare them, the size, because his is a full size.
Yeah.
45 pretty much. It's not a subcompact. I'd say it's probably a compact. It's not a subcompact.
No, it's
a
actually
full size 45.
It's actually considered a compact,
Yeah.
even though it's not very small.
Full size 45 is going to have a lot of rounds in it, but you can see the difference how small this one is.
This has a 3.75-inch barrel.
Yeah,
Yours is probably like 3 inches.
3.3 inch.
Yeah, so I figured. And this actually has, you know, the safety on both sides, and same with the mag release,
Yeah,
which is nice, really nice.
we talked about that in that one video.
Oh yeah,
How that's got ambidextrous. This has an ambidextrous mag release, so you know,
that's like
Yeah.
if it's in your holster
yeah.
and you don't want to take it out, you want to take the mag out, you don't got to take the gun out to do that.
So it's this is a good gun. It's got fiber optic front sights. No safety other than the grip safety on the back. XDSs and XDs are known for that. You grip it, and then you can engage your trigger safety. The gun will not fire unless this back grip safety is engaged.
I will say that both of my guns actually have a trigger safety and a manual safety, which is what I like. I like having, you know, just that extra
After
safety precautions.
protection. And then the holsters I got, both the same. CYA Supply Company, American made. Really good holsters, good quality, nothing fancy. I like it because it's got the "Don't Tread on Me" rattlesnake on it. It's pretty cool.
Mine are We the People holsters. The reason being, I haven't really found any holsters from that brand that makes for my guns.
Yeah,
I'll have to check back.
yours aren't. At least your 45 anyway isn't as common
No, it's
as
not.
these two. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's a great gun.
Like actually, both of these holsters, they both work for each gun.
Yeah.
They're basically very identical in many ways.
Those are some
Considering the
options.
shape.
I mean,
Like, you know, I probably wouldn't have like I said, if he was a smaller guy like he is,
I
wouldn't go with a gun like that size.
I would be able to conceal that in the winter months when I'm wearing coats and hoodies. I would not be able to conceal it in the summer. I already have a hard enough time with this in the summer. I'm roughly 5'5" and about 135 pounds. And this does a pretty good job. I can conceal it with a t-shirt. So if you're a smaller person like me, if you weigh anywhere from 110 pounds to 140 pounds and you're 5'3" to 5'6" or 5'7", this would be a great option if you want to carry a 45. And it's small, it's compact. Got a big round. I mean, 45 slugs really going to do some damage.
And this gun right here, this 45, it's got some power to it as well. I'm about 5'10", 5'10 and a half, whatever, about 180-ish. So, you know, I could pretty well conceal those guns, both of them, and you would never know.
Yeah. But that's what we carry every day, and those are some options. So, again,
but don't buy the first gun you look at.
Yeah, do some research.
And if you can, if all possible, test some guns out first.
Yeah, go shoot them. See if somebody you know has one, or just see if you can go to a range. I know you can rent guns out all the time at firing ranges. See if you can shoot one. You know, if you're kind of new to the pistol aspect or new to guns in general, you don't want to just go out and start carrying a gun. You can, but probably not recommended.
Get a gun that...
Do some research.
You want a gun that fits your hand well?
Everything down to the trigger.
These guns fit my hand pretty well. This gun actually, being it's a compact, the mag has a pinky extension on it. But
I carry these two all the time. He carries those two all the time. This one usually stays in my back pocket. Sometimes I don't have a holster on it, and I don't have to worry about the trigger ever going off because, let's be realistic, this trigger's not going to go off with a 10-pound pool.
Both of these,
ridiculous.
Both of these have a really good trigger. They're both about 5.5 pounds.
Now, if you know, it had a trigger like my 45, I wouldn't do that. But it takes a lot of force to pull that trigger. It actually really surprised me. It'd be a good backup gun, you know, something to keep in your back pocket, or if you have a coat pocket, something to keep in there while you got your, you know, you're carrying your main gun on your hip or appendix 4-o'clock behind you, whatever. But they're all good options. So you got the XDS Mod 2.
There's pretty much just 4 different options here.
Yeah, Springfield XDS Mod 2, and then the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard. That's the 380 with the Crimson Trace laser.
The Ruger Security 9mm, and then the Ruger 45 American compact. So this also comes in black too, but I got the Cerakote gray version of it. It's pretty nice.
All good options. So that's pretty much it for this video. I don't really have anything else to say to you guys.
Now, do you have anything to add, Bill?
Just like, subscribe.
Yeah,
check
make sure you
us
guys
out.
like Facebook page for
share this video with anybody.
Censorship is on the rise right now massively.
And I think we're gonna do another video about that. So stay tuned.
We're gonna do another video about all that and what happened with the Capitol riots. So make sure you guys join the Firearms Policy Coalition
And the Gunners of America.
And that's essential. We'll add the links as always. Keep your rifles by your side.
And carry on.
Thanks for watching. Okay guys, please like this video, share it with your friends, and if you want to piss off some people, share it with your anti-gun relatives or anti-gun friends, regardless. Anybody in the gun community,
share it with every liberal you can, possibly.
Comment, whatever you want. We'd love to hear your opinions. Facebook,
Instagram,
like us there.
If you didn't say it already.
Instagram, Patreon. Link will be in the description so you can visit us there. We just started it. And, you know, we hope to grow the channel. And that's, Patreon's going to help us do that as long as we can get some followers and people to help us out. So
basically, like he said, if you want to piss off a liberal or anybody else that doesn't like guns, share this video.
Share this video.
Don't tell them what it is. Just share it.
Just share it with them.
They'll come loud and they'll come fast.
But we shoot first and we can last. Keep your rifle by your side.